Okay, so I wasn't real sure I was gonna be able to pull off this distress look that I wanted. But like I did over here, it totally worked out. This is not done. This is not the final result yet because I have to change out the, well, I have to fix some stuff down here where I got to finish the blotting. But, so I'm changing out the mantle and I gotta do the insert here. I mean, gotta paint, we're doing a fire paint in there and then putting a glass cover. But so the brick here, that was very, very red. And I didn't, when I first put on the dark gray paint, it was like really weird looking. It just looked gray. And I was like, I don't know how that's gonna turn out. And I wasn't like, this is not the instructions that I found online. I'm actually kind of jumped on it and did my own thing because I said, this is not turning out the way I wanted. So then I got a slightly lighter gray. They're just slightly different shade, but it was just enough of a difference that when I put it on top of the dark gray, and this is the result I got, which looks really cool. And it is gonna look so good when it's all done because it definitely has that distressed look now. With this slight little bit of red still showing through. I don't know if you can see, there's just a tiny little bit of red, the dark grays and the light gray. And the grout is that dark gray. So the grout was kind of the first thing. In fact, Nick asked me about that today and I said, no, the dark is what I want. It looks right. So we're rolling with that. This is gonna get changed out to a natural mantle. It's gonna look really cool. This I need to get back over with the white. And I'll show you what I'm doing with the white to show you how I'm getting this. Yeah, you'll see what I'm doing. You can see the mess in here. So I got it going on over here too. These were actually not the red brick. These were actually brown brick. Doing the same thing though. I did the dark gray blot. First I did the grouting, dark gray, right? And then I did a blotting over all of that. And I did 2 actual coats of the dark gray blotting. And I'm gonna show you what I'm doing with exactly how I'm doing it with this. So this is like a half water, half paint mixture. It's gonna be thin, messy, but then once you start doing it, it is literally just blotting, right? And I gotta get it thinned out real good. And then I go back over it to give it more of a natural look. And this is just, since it's the water mix, it's gonna soak in a little bit. So it's gonna look more natural once it's done, once it gets in there. But if I blot it real good, just give it that squish look thing going on, that's gonna give it that cracked kind of all over look. But if anyone's interested in doing, this is what I did on the upstairs one too, but I whitewashed the upstairs. Totally different from gray, but still same process, you know, half and half with water and then smushing it on. Now with the whitewash, I actually had to go back and like take some of it off. So I had a wet towel with me and I went back behind myself and like pulled a little bit of it off. But this is really soaking in down here, so I don't really need to do it at all. And you can see how we're starting to dry. Now when it's all done, I'm probably gonna go over the grout and touch it up a little bit with the dark so that you can't see the runs and stuff, because that's what happens. This is really thin stuff. It runs. But I fix it in the end. It'll all be good. So this is my process. It's just blotting and layering up my colors and getting them right. It's gonna look so cool in the end. So that's how I'm getting my distressed brick look.